My brother used my money to pay for his affair with my wife. I didn't find out from a text or lipstick on a collar. I found out from an invoice. It's 11:52 on a Wednesday night in March, and I'm alone in the office at the back of my shop going through vendor statements because a hotel lobby job in Holland came in $11,000 over bid, and I want to know why. The invoice says Ridgemont Fabrication LLC, $6,850. Quartz slab, cut, polished, delivered. And where the delivery address should be, a job site, my shop, a warehouse, anything. Somebody typed the address of a hotel on 28th Street. I read it 4 times. My hands are steady. That's the part nobody believes. My hands are completely steady, and my mouth goes so dry my tongue sticks to my teeth. Then my phone lights up on the desk. It's my brother. Hey, you still at the shop? I look at that message for a long time. I type back that I'm heading home. Then I sit in the dark for 20 minutes with my keys in my hand, and I drive home and get into bed next to my wife, and she rolls over and puts her cold foot on my leg the way she has for 9 years. I built my company from a rented van and a wet saw I bought off a guy for $400 cash. Tile and stone, commercial mostly. I was 24 when I started, and 39 when this happened. 14 guys on payroll, 2 box trucks, my last name on the door. I met my wife on a job. I was setting porcelain in a dental office, and she was the office manager, and she came out at 7 in the morning with 2 coffees, because she'd noticed I never brought one. Her name is Noelle, most organized person I've ever met. She grew up in Portage, on Ridgemont Avenue. She'd been married once before, to a guy who ran a landscaping outfit that went under, and on our 4th date, she told me he had a gambling problem, and that by the end she was hiding money from him in a coffee can. She said it lightly. She said, "That's why I like a man who keeps his books clean." We got married 10 months later. Our daughter came 3 years after that. My brother came to work for me 4 years ago. He's 5 years younger. He got laid off when his company moved his department to Ohio, and he sat at my kitchen table on a Sunday with 2 boys under 4 at home and said he'd sweep floors if I had a floor. My wife was the one who suggested the office. She said I was drowning, and she was right. She said, "He's good with people, he's good with a spreadsheet, put him in the office and go run your company." So I did. He took over vendors, invoicing, payables, all of it, and within 8 months my collections were better than they'd ever been. That Christmas my wife gave me a signature stamp, a little self-inking rubber thing with my name in my own handwriting, scanned off a check. She said, "Now you don't have to drive across town every time somebody needs ink on a page." Everybody laughed. My brother said he'd try not to buy a boat with it. Everybody laughed at that too. I kept it in the top drawer of my desk, and for 3 years I never thought about it once. The morning after I find the invoice, I'm at the shop at 5:40, before anybody, pulling every payment we've ever made to Ridgemont Fabrication. There are 19. The first is 16 months back for $2,100. The most recent cleared 11 days ago for $8,400. Added up, we have paid this company $118,400. I do the math 3 times on my phone because I keep assuming I fat-fingered a digit. Then I look them up. No website. No phone number that connects to anything but a robot voicemail reading the number back at me. The state business registry has them, filed 16 months ago, and the registered agent address isn't a shop or a yard or a warehouse. It's a condo in Portage. So I sit there at 10 to 6 in the morning, and I tell myself what I think most people tell themselves, that I'm tired and stupid and looking at something boring from a bad angle. At 7:15, my brother walks in with 2 coffees and sets one on my desk, and I ask him who Ridgemont is. He has an answer ready before I finish the question. Full story is only on Spotify. Search Randy Reads and follow.